Have you ever wondered what happened when the jinn heard the Quran for the first time? Surah Al-Jinn tells that powerful story. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Quran with Rahim. Surah Al-Jinn, meaning the jinn. This surah was revealed in Mecca. Its main message is that the Quran is a true and powerful revelation, that even the jinn were deeply affected by it, and that worship belongs to Allah alone. This surah matters because it reminds us that Allah's message is for all who hear it, humans and jinn, and that no one should be worshipped besides Him. It also teaches us to depend on Allah alone, not on hidden powers or false fears. Verse 1, قُلْ أُوحِيَ إِلَيَّ أَنَّهُ اسْتَمَعَ نَفَرٌ مِنَ الْجِنِّ. Say at Akid Sinjai, it has been revealed to me that a group of the jinn listened. Meaning, Allah tells the Prophet that some jinn listened carefully to the Quran. Verse 2, فَقَالُوا إِنَّا سَمِعْنَا قُرْآنًا عَجَبًا. And they said, surely we have heard an amazing Quran. Meaning, the jinn were struck by the beauty, truth, and power of the Quran. Verse 3, يَهْدِي إِلَى الرُّشْدِ فَآمَنَّا بِهِ وَلَن نُشْرِكَ بِرَبِّنَا أَحَدًا. It guides to what is right, so we believed in it, and we will never associate anyone with our Lord. Meaning, the Quran guided them to truth, so they believed and rejected shirk. Verse 4, وَأَنَّهُ تَعَالَى جَدُّ رَبِّنَا مَا اتَّخَذَ صَاحِبَةً وَلَا وَلَدًا. And that the majesty of our Lord is most high. He has taken neither a wife nor a son. Meaning, the jinn recognized Allah's greatness and denied false beliefs about Him. Verse 5, وَأَنَّهُ كَانَ يَقُولُ سَفِيهُنَا عَلَى اللَّهِ شَطَطًا. And that the foolish one among us used to say terrible things about Allah. Meaning, they admitted that some among them used to speak falsely and wrongly about Allah. Verse 6, وَأَنَّا ظَنَنَّا أَن لَن تَقُولَ الْإِنسُ وَالْجِنُّ عَلَى اللَّهِ كَذِبًا. And that we had thought that mankind and jinn would never speak lies about Allah. Meaning, they once assumed others would not lie about Allah, but they realized that falsehood had spread. Verse 7, وَأَنَّهُ كَانَ رِجَالٌ مِنَ الْإِنسِ يَعُوذُونَ بِرِجَالٍ مِنَ الْجِنِّ فَزَادُوهُمْ رَهَقًا. And that men from mankind used to seek refuge in men from the jinn, so they only increased them in fear and burden. Meaning, some people sought protection from jinn, but this only brought more fear, harm, and confusion. Verse 8, وَأَنَّهُمْ ظَنُّوا كَمَا ظَنَنْتُمْ أَن لَنْ يَبْعَثَ اللَّهُ أَحَدًا. And they thought, just as you thought, that Allah would never send anyone again. Meaning, some jinn also wrongly thought there would be no resurrection or message from Allah. Verse 9, وَأَنَّا لَمَسْنَا السَّمَاءَ فَوَجَدْنَاهَا مُلِئَتْ حَرَسًا شَدِيدًا وَشُهُبًا. And we reached toward the heaven, but found it filled with strong guards and flames. Meaning, the jinn found that the heavens were now more strictly guarded. Verse 10, وَأَنَّا كُنَّا نَقْعُدُ مِنْهَا مَقَاعِدَ لِلْسَمْعِ فَمَنْ يَسْتَمِعِ الْآنَ يَجِدْ لَهُ شِهَابًا رَصَدًا. And we used to sit in places to listen, but whoever listens now finds a flame lying in wait for him. Meaning, the jinn could no longer secretly listen as before, because Allah blocked that way. Verse 11, وَأَنَّا لَا نَدْرِي أَشَرٌ أُرِيدَ بِمَنْ فِي الْأَرْضِ أَمْ أَرَادَ بِهِمْ رَبُّهُمْ رَشَدًا. And we do not know whether evil is intended for those on earth, or whether their Lord intends for them guidance. Meaning, the jinn realized something major had changed, but they did not yet know it was the coming of guidance. Verse 12, وَأَنَّا مِنَّا الصَّالِحُونَ وَمِنَّا دُونَ ذَلِكَ كُنَّا طَرَائِقَ قِدَدًا. And among us are the righteous, and among us are others than that. We are of different ways. Meaning, not all jinn are the same, some are good and some are not. Verse 13, وَأَنَّا ظَنَنَّا أَن لَن نُعْجِزَ اللَّهَ فِي الْأَرْضِ وَلَن نُعْجِزَهُ هَرَبًا. And we knew that we can never escape Allah on earth, nor can we escape Him by fleeing. Meaning, the jinn understood that no one can escape Allah's power. Verse 14, وَأَنَّا لَمَّا سَمِعْنَا الْهُدَى آمَنَّا بِهِ فَمَن يُؤْمِن بِرَبِّهِ فَلَا يَخَافُ بَخْسًا وَلَا رَهَقًا. And when we heard the guidance, we believed in it. So whoever believes in his Lord will fear neither loss nor dhulm. Meaning, once they heard the Quran, they believed. True faith brings safety from real loss. Verse 15, وَأَنَّا مِنَّا الْمُسْلِمُونَ وَمِنَّا الْقَاسِطُونَ فَمَنْ أَسْلَمَ فَأُولَٰئِكَ تَحَرَّوْا رَشَادًا. And among us are Muslims, and among us are the unjust. So whoever submits, those have sought the right path. Meaning, some jinn submitted to Allah, while others remained unjust. The ones who submit are on guidance. Verse 16, وَأَمَّا الْقَاسِطُونَ فَكَانُوا لِجَهَنَّمَ حَطَبًا. But as for the unjust, they will be fuel for hell. Meaning, the unjust among them face punishment. Verse 17, وَأَلَّوْ اسْتَقَامُوا عَلَى الطَّرِيقَةِ لَأَسْقَيْنَاهُمْ مَاءً غَدَقًا. And if they had remained firm on the path, we would have given them abundant water. Meaning, if people stay upright upon Allah's path, He can bless them greatly. Verse 18 اللي نفتنهم فيه ومن يعرض عن ذكر ربه يسلكه عذابا صعدا, so that we may test them in it. And whoever turns away from the remembrance of his Lord, He will lead him into rising punishment. Meaning, blessings themselves are a test, and turning away from Allah leads to hardship and punishment. Verse 19 وأن المساجد لله فلا تدعوا مع الله أحدا, and that the places of worship are for Allah, so do not call upon anyone along with Allah. Meaning, worship belongs only to Allah. No one else should be called upon as a god or helper in worship. Verse 20 وأنه لما قام عبد الله يدعوه كادوا يكونون عليه لبدا, and when the servant of Allah stood calling upon him, they almost crowded over him. Meaning, when the Prophet stood worshipping Allah, many gathered closely around him. Verse 21 قل إنما أدعو ربي ولا أشرك به أحدا. Say, I call only upon my Lord, and I do not associate anyone with him. Meaning, the Prophet is told to declare pure worship of Allah alone. Verse 22 قل إني لا أملك لكم ضرا ولا رشدا. Say, I do not possess for you harm or guidance. Meaning, the Prophet himself does not control benefit or harm, that belongs to Allah. Verse 23 قل إني لن يجيرني من الله أحد ولن أجد من دونه ملتحدا. Say, no one can protect me from Allah, and I will never find besides Him any refuge. Meaning, no one can protect anyone from Allah except Allah Himself. Verse 24 إلا بلاغا من الله ورسالاته ومن يعص الله ورسوله فإن له نار جهنم خالدين فيها أبدا. Except delivering from Allah and His messages, and whoever disobeys Allah and His messenger, then surely for him is the fire of hell, remaining in it forever. Meaning, the Prophet's role is to deliver Allah's message. Those who reject and disobey face severe punishment. Verse 25 حتى سامتامن حتى إذا رأوا ما يوعدون فسيعلمون من أضعف ناصرا وأقل عددا. Until, when they see what they are promised, they will know who is weaker in helper and fewer in number. Meaning, when punishment comes, the rejectors will realize how weak they truly are. Verse 26 قل إن أدري أقريب ما توعدون أم يجعل له ربي أمدا. Say, I do not know whether what you are promised is near or whether my Lord will set for it a longer time. Meaning, the exact timing is known only to Allah. Verse 27 عالم الغيب فلا يظهر على غيبه أحدا. Knower of the unseen, and He does not reveal His unseen to anyone. Meaning, Allah alone fully knows the unseen. Verse 28 إلا من ارتضى من رسول فإنه يسلك من بين يديه ومن خلفه رصدا. Except to a messenger whom He chooses. Then He places before him and behind him guards. Meaning, Allah may reveal from the unseen to chosen messengers, and He protects that revelation. Verse 29 ليعلم أن قد أبلغوا رسالات ربهم وأحاط بما لديهم وأحصى كل شيء عددا, so that He may make known that they have delivered the messages of their Lord. And He fully encompasses what is with them and has counted everything exactly. Meaning, Allah knows that His messages are delivered perfectly and nothing escapes His knowledge. Surah Al-Jinn teaches that the Quran guides hearts, worship belongs only to Allah, and no hidden power should ever be feared or depended on more than Him. A person becomes afraid of hidden forces, evil whispers, or strange things, and starts depending on superstitions or people instead of Allah. This surah reminds them that even the jinn are under Allah's control, and true safety comes only from Allah. A Muslim should turn to Him alone with trust, prayer, and remembrance. This surah strengthens faith and removes false fear. It reminds us that the Quran is so powerful that even the jinn believed when they heard it. When we worship Allah alone and hold tightly to His guidance, our hearts become safer, stronger, and more sincere. If this helped you understand the Quran better, subscribe and comment to this channel Quran with Rahim and share this with at least one person.